Hey everybody, I have a haul video. It's not very much of a haul really. I picked up 4 books for collage to work in my collage journals, my art journals, and they're all from Collage Soup, which is new to me. I have never even heard of them. I don't know how I didn't ever hear of them, especially because I'm subscribed to Dee Dee and she uses them and I've seen them, and I just follow so much collage stuff and I never really heard of these books, and I stumbled across them on YouTube, and oh my gosh, I was like, wow, I need to check these out. So the books that I purchased, I've got 4 full size and then 1 called snack size. They all have to do with like Halloween basically, or spooky stuff, but oh my goodness, they have so many books, and I know that I will probably get in more in the future, but for right now I just wanted these spooky season type books. So I thought I would show these to you and flip through them, and because on YouTube, kind of finding a full flip through of each book is a little bit difficult to find, at least it was for me. So I thought this might be helpful to people, and I will link them in the description section below. They will be my Amazon affiliate link if you want the printed book, but you can also purchase these from their website, and I'll put the website in the description section below, where you can print them off yourself in an ebook form. And I know a lot of people would prefer to go that way, but for me, I don't even deal with that. I know it costs more money and you can only get 1 set of images, but for me, it's just easier to do this, and that's what I prefer. So anyways, I have, the small one is called Hallows Eve, and then we have Hex Appeal and Monster Mash and Hexy I Know It. So I'll just start off with that one since it's the one that was here on the bottom. So it's Hexy I Know It, a book of 90 fancy collage papers to cut up, tear up, and stick on by Emily Stone. And this is what the back of the book looks like. It says it's a shadowy charm with goth girl energy and everything. Embrace your inner witch, because let's be honest, you're Hexy and you know it. I just thought it seemed really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through. And one thing I noticed about these books is they have a lot of diversity in them. So, and this kind of tells you how to use the page, how to soften the spine so you can tear the pages out without destroying them. And they are double-sided. So let me scoot this over a little bit, actually. The pages, I would say, are like, not glossy, maybe more of a satin finish. They're not super shiny, but they are double-sided. And like I was saying, there is a lot of diversity in these. You'll see all different ethnicities and ages and sexes, and it's just really cool. I mean, these are really, really, really cool. I was super excited to discover these, and like I said, I know I'm gonna want more, but these that I purchased definitely speak to me and my vibe that I have for, just, I like the Halloween stuff, the spooky stuff, the gothic imagery. So yeah, but I'm really excited to dive into these. And it is kind of sucky that, they're double-sided, because then I'm like, well, maybe I need 2 of each copy. And that's when, if you were somebody that printed your own, that would be super helpful, because you could have as many as you want, or you could tear them out and make copies too. I guess I could do that. But my printer, and I've never been satisfied with a printer. I ask for advice on printers and I follow advice on printers, and then I still end up not being satisfied with the printer. And so I'm just, at this point in my life, I'm content to just purchase purchase the book already printed. I really, and that way too, I know I really value it, well, not that you don't value what you print yourself, but I don't know. I just rather would have the printed, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense, I know. So, lots and lots of fun stuff to use. And like here with this image, you could cut out the main image, but you still have all this background stuff that you could cut up and stick in other I love these pumpkins. Stick in on other pages. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. I try to flatten it down a little. They're bound very well. Like, these pages aren't going to come out unless you take them out. They're not going to fall out or anything like that. I hear a noise like a bloop, 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 bloop. I have no idea where it's coming from. I love this haunted house. And that big moon behind it. I wonder, I have a glass of ice water, and I wonder if my ice, like, it's bubbling, like the water, air's coming out of the ice cubes or something. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. It's like bloop, 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 bloop. Fun. Love this one too. So much. There's just so much you can do with them. I'm hoping that the whole book is in frame. I can scoot it over just a little bit more there. Let's see. But see how there's just like all kinds of ages, and it's just so cool. And there are like a lot of wallpaper type pages, so that you don't necessarily have to lose a really cool image, you know, because the back of it's just a wallpaper page that maybe you didn't need to use. Or if there's pages that don't appeal to you, then you can use the other one. So, and then this one just has some information that's on their website and whatnot. So that one was Hexy I Know It. The next one is Monster Mash. Let me see where that is. Here, I think you're going to be able to see all that. So this one's 84 images. This one's really fun too. They have another one called Creature Feature that I really thought about getting, but I decided on this one for right now. And pull this over just a little bit more. Love the Bigfoot. This one's great. This one might be my favorite, to be honest with you. I really, really like it. I expected Hex Appeal to be my favorite, and I do like that one a lot, which we'll show that one next. But this Monster Mash one is super fun. Like, it's just got a lot of possibilities in it. I love the dogs and those bats. Oh, the little kids. I love these like vintage looking Halloween. I'm a child of the 70s, so I was born in 1970, so this like really speaks to me because I can remember having, some of you guys that are in my age group might remember this. I had a Witchy Poo costume from HR Puffin Stuff. Yeah, I remember wearing a Witchy Poo costume. It had that plastic mask with the rubber band strap on it. So much fun. I love these black cats with the witch's hat. Just so much that you can do with these. Oh my goodness. They also have a Facebook page, and I have started to follow that. I don't know. They probably have a group too. I don't know, but I just saw the page and I went ahead and started following that. It's pretty neat. I just really, really enjoy collage. I love these, like the dogs. I really enjoy collage a lot. It's very relaxing to me. It's like making it, I think because it's so chaotic and your brain compartmentalizes things and like breaks it down into some kind of order that only you can grasp, you know. And I find that really, really relaxing to do that. It's I can't explain it, but I love this page. There's a lot going on that I can use with that. These are just so much fun. And that one is the end of that one. So that one was Monster Mash. And then next we'll do Hex Appeal, which I really like. Let me see where that is. So hopefully. So this one's got 90 images also. Oh, and this one, I think mine has a printing error because the first few pages are upside down. So let me flip that around for you. And then it writes itself at 3 or 4 pages in. It's kind of weird, but I know it was just a printing error. Look at that. Gorgeous. These are gorgeous. I hear that. Oh, you know what? It's a woodpecker. There's a woodpecker out of my window. And it's like on the tree, and then it comes to something on the side of the house. I don't know, that's weird. So then I'm going to flip it around now because it's right side up. Again. Yeah, there's I don't know how you say that. Pileated. I always call him like a redheaded Ronald McDonald. I call him Ronald McDonald once. Oh, these haunted houses. And what's nice is like these, they have an image of a person on them. The back page is kind of like wallpapery. So if you want, you know, you're not really missing out on too much since it's double-sided. You know what I mean? This reminds me, for some reason, this one lady reminds me of Kat Von D. And I really like this image here. Make sure they're all in. Love these. Again, with just multicultural images, so nice to have. Some spooky books. I thought about using some of these or ones like with the Keith and I, when we saw Sinners, I saved my tickets for that, and I wanted to do some kind of layout with for that, or like these, because I really love that movie so much. Those would work really well with a collage with our Sinners tickets. If you have not seen Sinners, I highly recommend it. It's probably, in my opinion, the best horror movie I have seen of 2025. Probably the best horror movie I've seen in a long time. I mean, at the theater, like just really, really, really good. I love the full moon there. I had in these like dresses, I had a collage book and I cut out a dress like that and I put it with like an old theater ticket and some other stuff, and it like was like the ghost of the theater. I don't know, it looked pretty neat. It was simple, but it was neat. Very nice. Love these. Look at these 3 witches. Aren't they something? They're beauties. Some frames. I like frames. I use them a lot. Plenty of bats. Like these ladies here again. There's just, oh, these books are beautiful. Stunning. I love the fence, the gate. Like put down like a person or whatever and then put the gate over it. Different moons. And then that is that one. So that one is Hex Appeal. And then the last one I have is All Hallows Eve. And for some reason this one is smaller. I'm not really sure why. It says 71 images. But it's pretty neat anyways. Oops. Let me make sure here that it's in frame. It does tell them that you take them on Instagram at Collage Soup, TikTok, and Pinterest. So that's kind of neat. But I see these tips, and I think they're probably important. It says, warm the spine up with a hair dryer because it softens the binding. Gently open the book wide to crack the spine. Remove the pages one by one and do it carefully, you know, so you're not losing anything, you know. I love this moon here. I love like an orangey harvest moon. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So pretty. These are great. Sorry, my arm's away. I got Dutch scratched me on the arm. And then I have a big bruise on my wrist because I had blood work done by somebody that didn't know what they were doing. Look how fun that is. The cat's sticking its tongue out. And they couldn't do my regular vein, so she used my vein here. And nobody ever draws blood from here for me because it's very painful. The way that vein is popped out over my wrist. And she did it, and I'm telling you what, I was about to come unglued. It was really painful. That's beautiful, and with that image too. Yeah, that happened last week. It's been a week and a half now that happened. I was not a happy camper. Look at this. And these vintage images here. So much fun. Oh my gosh, these are great. I love these. These, like, they look like, you know, vintage ones. It's very, very fun. This one is a really good one too. And I like that it's a little bit smaller because if you're doing it in a journal or something, you don't necessarily have a giant page. Like those other big images, I'll probably put down on like a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper because I like to do that too, where I'll put it down on a scrapbook paper and then I put it in a binder because I have a lot of 12 by 12 paper that I need to use up, so I use it for backgrounds. Nosferatu. Make these into bookmarks. Look how fun that would be. Classic witches there. Cauldrons. Potion bottles and butterflies and moths. Oops. And that was it for that one. So they have a lot of different ones. So this one is All Hallows Eve. So yeah, All Hallows Eve. Let me grab the other ones. I put them on the floor really quick. And then Hex Appeal, Monster Mash, and Hexy I Know It. Actually, I don't know which one's my favorite. I like Monster Mash, and I think the All Hallows Eve, these two are probably my favorites, but they're all fabulous. So if you have any experience with these and you are recommending me any that are like, I like the quirky ones, something that's fun, feminine. They don't have to necessarily be spooky, just, you know, kind of colorful or whatever. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions because they have so many titles. But I will link these in the description section below to my Amazon. They'll be my Amazon affiliate link. And then I'll also put the website where you can purchase them online and print them out yourselves. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.